Hi, hello, good morning. Welcome to today's session. So, in the previous session of our discussion, we were discussing about civil war and Stalin and collective farming in Russia. So, Stalin mainly believed or thought that rich peasants and traders in Russia they may stock the food grains or essential commodities. So, this stocking of the commodities or food grains may create shortage of grains to the common people. So, thinking or visualizing this, so Stalin advised or suggested collective farming around Russia so that it can overcome from the problem of stocking made by the rich peasants and traders. So, uh, collectivization of farms, it mainly advise or suggested to practice to all the people with those who refuse to practice, so they mainly punished, and even they are mainly made to exile or depart from the Russia. So after discussing last concept of the chapter, let's discuss global influence. How did Russian Revolution it, it mainly influenced on the other nations or other such important events which were mainly taken place in different parts of world or in the history of different nations. So by 1950s it was mainly thought, believed and recognized in the country and outside the country that everything was not keeping with the ideals of Russian Revolution. Now we are thinking, we are just analyzing, comparing the Russian Revolution with the history of India and with the other countries too. So by 1915s, it was believed, it was recognized that the countries, the country and outside the country, that was not everything which was kept with the ideals of Russian Revolution. Though its industries and agriculture had developed and the poor were being fed due to the uh, modernization or collectivization of farmings, the essential freedom to its citizens was being denied. So collectivization of farming mainly made people to overcome from the shortage of food grains and other commodities which are essentially required for day to day life, and industrialization, modernization of agriculture made possible efforts for people to involve in various other activities, but most importantly people are completely denied in enjoying or getting their own freedom or liberty. So it was recognized that social ideals still enjoyed respect among the Russians. Social ideals or social principles we call. So when we are living in our society, along with the other people in our society, we need to respect some of the principles which are essentially made must for us to accept and respect and follow. So these social ideals are still not enjoyed respect among the Russians, but in each country the ideas of socialism were rethought in variety of different ways. So here in the case of Russia, so social equality was mainly highlighted. Because of that, a revolution was mainly led. So Russian Revolution made possible changes in the society of Russia, but the same social principles, social ideals, they are mainly viewed, accepted and followed by different countries in a different views. So with this, the chapter Socialism in Europe and Russian Revolution was mainly completed. So from next session, I would like to discuss exercise activity for the chapter. So let me stop today's session and let's meet in tomorrow's session. Until then, take care of yourself, stay at home, stay safe. Thank you, Nanda.